Hey everyone, welcome back to Ride Next, your ultimate destination for everything motorcycles. Today, we're talking about a motorcycle that needs no introduction, a legend that has shaped the world of superbikes for over 2 decades of the Suzuki Hayabusa. And for 2025, Suzuki has refined this icon once again, bringing in updates that make it sharper, smarter, and more exhilarating than ever before. If you've ever dreamed of a machine that combines brute power, aerodynamic mastery, and day-to-day usability, the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa is here to remind the world why it has earned its title as one of the most respected hyperbikes ever built. The Hayabusa has always been about extremes. When it first appeared back in 1999, it instantly broke records and redefined what speed meant for a production motorcycle. Over the years, it has matured, balancing performance with safety, technology, and everyday usability, without losing its fierce DNA. The 2025 model continues this journey, keeping its legendary 1.340cc inline-4 engine at the core but refining every aspect around it. What you get is a motorcycle that's not just about top speed bragging rights anymore. It's about delivering a package of speed, stability, technology, and prestige that few bikes can match. The design of the 2025 Hayabusa is unmistakable. It still carries the aerodynamic bodywork that has always been part of its identity, with flowing curves and a muscular stance that immediately tell you this bike is built for serious speed. Suzuki has worked on fine-tuning its wind tunnel-tested shape, making it even more slippery against the air. The bike features sharper LED lighting, sleeker body panels, and a more aggressive front end that gives it a futuristic yet instantly recognizable presence. The long, low-slung profile not only looks stunning but also helps it slice through the air while giving riders that stretched out, commanding riding position that defines the Hayabusa experience. When you sit on the 2025 Hayabusa, you instantly feel the mix of comfort and aggression. The ergonomics have been slightly tweaked over the years to ensure that even though this is a superbike capable of outrageous performance, it doesn't punish you during longer rides. The seat height remains accessible, the handlebars are positioned to give you control without putting too much strain on your wrists, and the overall feel is that of a big, powerful machine that you can actually ride every day if you choose to. Now let's talk about what really defines the Hayabusa: the engine. Suzuki continues with the tried and tested 1.340cc inline-4 liquid-cooled engine, a motor that has been refined over decades. For 2025, it makes around 190 horsepower and 150 newton-meters of torque, figures that might not seem earth-shattering in today's world of liter-class superbikes, but the way this power is delivered is what makes the Hayabusa unique. This isn't just about peak numbers, it's about usable, relentless acceleration across the rev range. Twist the throttle at virtually any speed, in almost any gear, and the bike just surges forward with an addictive wave of power. That broad, meaty torque curve is what sets the Hayabusa apart. It doesn't need to scream at the red line to deliver performance. It just pulls, endlessly, smoothly, and with authority. Suzuki has paired this powerhouse with the 6-speed gearbox that's been fine-tuned for smooth shifts, and of course, there's a bi-directional quick shifter system. This means you can upshift and downshift seamlessly without using the clutch, adding to the performance-oriented yet rider-friendly nature of the bike. The exhaust system has also been refined for 2025, with new materials that make it lighter and a redesigned note that gives it a deep, throaty sound is something worthy of a machine with this much presence. Performance on the road is what the Hayabusa has always been about, and the 2025 version continues to impress. With a 0 to 100 km/h time of under 3 seconds and a top speed electronically limited to around 299 km/h, it remains one of the fastest production motorcycles available. But the brilliance lies not just in straight-line speed. Suzuki has equipped it with advanced electronics that make this bike safer and more manageable than ever. The Suzuki Intelligent Ride System, SIRS, offers multiple riding modes: traction control, launch control, engine braking control, and wheelie control, all adjustable to suit your style. Whether you're riding on a highway, tackling twisties, or just cruising through the city, you can dial in the settings to perfectly match your mood and skill level. The braking system has also been upgraded with Brembo-style EMA calipers gripping massive discs, offering superb stopping power and confidence-inspiring feel. The bike also features cornering ABS, which ensures stability even when braking hard mid-turn. The suspension setup comes from Kib, with fully adjustable forks up front and a rear monoshock, tuned to deliver a balance of comfort and precision handling. Despite its weight, the Hayabusa handles remarkably well, feeling stable at high speeds while still being surprisingly agile for its size. Another highlight of the 2025 Hayabusa is its instrumentation and technology package. The bike continues to use the signature analog-digital hybrid layout, with big, bold dials for the tachometer and speedometer flanking a central TFT display. This combination gives it a blend of tradition and modernity, keeping the classic feel of the Hayabusa alive while providing all the modern information you need at a glance. The TFT screen offers navigation, ride statistics, and access to the electronic aids. There's also smartphone connectivity, meaning you can pair your device for calls, music, and notifications, adding convenience to the long-distance touring side of this machine. One of the unique selling points of the Hayabusa has always been its dual personality. On one hand, it's a ferocious speed demon, a bike that can leave almost anything behind in a straight line. On the other, it's surprisingly practical for what it is. The 2025 version retains that dual nature. The seat is comfortable enough for long-distance touring, there's decent wind protection thanks to the aerodynamic fairing, and the bike can genuinely handle everything from city commutes to cross-country road trips. This blend of performance and comfort is something very few superbikes manage to achieve. And of course, we can't talk about the Hayabusa without mentioning the prestige that comes with it. Owning a Hayabusa isn't just about owning a motorcycle, it's about joining a legacy, being part of a culture that respects speed, engineering, and timeless design. The bike has appeared in countless movies, drag strips, and touring adventures. It's one of those rare machines that is instantly recognizable, even to people who aren't hardcore motorcycle enthusiasts. Now let's talk about price. The 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa is priced around $19,500 in international markets, which translates to roughly 17 to 18 lakh rupees in India, depending on taxes and state regulations. Considering the level of performance, technology, and sheer presence you get with this motorcycle, it's a package that justifies every penny. It's not cheap, but then again, legends never are. So, what makes the 2025 Hayabusa stand out? It's not just the numbers, though those are impressive enough. It's the way it delivers everything as a package, the way it feels smooth yet ferocious, the way it balances old-school character with modern electronics, the way it looks like nothing else on the road. It is the perfect mix of heritage and innovation, making it not just a motorcycle you ride, but an experience you live. If you're a rider who wants sheer speed but also practicality, a bike that can thrill you on a drag strip but also carry you across continents, and above all, a machine with an aura that turns heads everywhere it goes, the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa continues to be one of the finest choices out there. Suzuki hasn't reinvented it, and that's the point that they didn't need to. They've refined it, polished it, and ensured it remains the benchmark hyperbike that it has always been. So that's the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa motorcycle that carries a legacy of over 25 years, still dominating the streets and still offering that unbeatable blend of speed, comfort, and prestige. For many, this is the dream bike, and for good reason. Let me know in the comments if you think the Hayabusa still holds the crown in the hyperbike segment or if the competition has caught up. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ride Next for more in-depth motorcycle reviews and updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next ride.